might be live now.
We might be. I'm live, but it's gonna take a minute before it pops up.
When it's cold outside,
Am
I
I
have
really
my
always
winter.
this red, or is it just
I
because?
think it's because we just come in from outside.
Well, it's like every day I'm live. I see how red I am. Hey, hey, hey! No one's coming in today.
No.
Was this a last minute live? Oh, it's
There's
9:21. They probably gave up on us.
No,
That's my
9:30.
sister. Hi, Kathy.
9:30 is the.
Oh,
There's
maybe we're
Ed
early then.
Kirkpatrick.
And Mary, Joey, Sue Ann. I like that name, Sue Ann. Safety Man, Sharon Walker. Good evening, Brandon Stephanie from Southern Arizona.
Hopefully everybody's doing wonderful.
Nope, it's Tatum.
We
I
just
should have
got
known
back from the bonfire. We went to the Pep Assembly bonfire.
Our
We are,
boys go to state tomorrow.
yep, playing a state championship.
We're excited. Hey, hey.
What's your one?
I know I need to put a cushion pad on your wrist thing so I can. Cause I noticed earlier my elbow's starting to be bruised again because that's the most comfortable is sitting up. Kevin said, "Hey everyone, finishing up a movie night in about 30 minutes, then we'll be back on."
Oh, you're good, buddy. You enjoy your time with your family, man.
Family man.
I
Hey,
I left
Diane.
y'all hanging last night as well. So, um,
Jamin Mike's been a member for 9 months.
9
So hi
months.
all, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to y'all as well. Get started.
How's the temperature today there in Oklahoma? It was decent. I think it got to like 54, 55, something like that.
It's
Supposed to be a
actually
little bit warmer tomorrow.
freezing right now.
Yeah, it is cold. It's 31 degrees right now.
31 degrees. Good evening from Lone Grove, Oklahoma. What's up, Brandon?
Kathy, hey. Here from Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. Shelly, good evening. Stephanie and Brandon, 22 degrees in Western Maryland.
What's up, Terry? Hit that thumbs up.
I guess you can't complain when we're only 32 and she's 22.
Yeah. Hey, from Eastern Washington State, went out shopping with the church friend, and I am tired. Support to get
Supposed to get snow.
Supposed to get some snow tomorrow. Wish they'd quit bouncing.
Tim
Jody.
says, "How's your arm, Stephanie? I haven't seen the video from earlier. It's doing okay. It's more sore than before. It's a different kind of sore because it's more like under here is where it's actually the incision is and everything. And since the ace bandage isn't on it, there's no real cushion to guard it, I guess. So it kind of rubs a little bit. It's not bad. They have the sterile strips on there so that it doesn't actually rub the actual incision, but it's still, I mean, it's kind of like a scrape. It's always
It's irritating.
It's irritating, but it kind of has a burning feeling. And then my thumb, it really hurts.
Jody said, "Hello, good evening. Enjoyed watching you work the goats today." Well, thank you. I'm glad it's pretty much over. We finally got all the goats transferred back there to the back. So we did her live, during the day, the vertical. Trying to get, now that we're back home from all of our little trips or whatever, we had things going on with our anniversary. Then we went somewhere else. I don't remember where we went. We trying to get back in the groove with our lives and our members' lives and some members' stuff. So we're looking forward to this coming up week. Hello from Southeast Kansas. I love your videos.
Brandon, how are you feeling after that goat incident?
A little sore, but hey.
He'll feel it tomorrow.
Yeah. But I got some scrapes on my hand. I got one little cut. I guess that's from the ground.
You'll feel it going down tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's cold. Did you bring the goats in? Dean said.
No, the goats are in the back.
I think he was wanting to bring Shadow inside.
No, that girl right there get on my last nerve. Aaron said, "You don't know how to dress here for one day to the next." That's about the way it is here.
Yep.
How's your arm, Steph?
No.
Haven't seen.
I read that one. That's the one I answered. But I think Tatum asked what I did. I broke my wrist playing some basketball.
We have 11 degrees here in New York. Wow.
My high actually turned into a heat wave, negative 32 degrees. Ooh.
2 lives in one day. Nice. Love the Eddy farm. God bless. Yeah, we're trying to get back in the groove. Getting everything posted with the members' lives and videos rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Eddy,
Facebook.
yeah, we got back up on Facebook today. I uploaded for the next 23 days, and then I'm going to try to get back in a good routine and get some shorts and stuff going. Try to get back in a groove. Then it says, good evening from New Hampshire, 16 degrees here, and supposed to get down to 9 before the night is over. Wow.
Nope. Leave it.
That's
your place.
Hi, Brennan and Steph. Good evening from Michigan.
How's the turkey that got stuck doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah, you can't tell a difference between any of them again. You could for a minute, the limp, but that's about it.
Movement in the thumb yet?
There is, I mean, it's kind of hurting now, but I mean, that's about all without I'm feeling a lot of pain in here, like underneath the thumb, but that's where it's really swollen underneath there still. But I got this off just because it's kind of pinching.
Sarah says, hello, Eddy family farm from the Eddy family from the UK. 324. Well, thank you so much for hopping in here. Pam says, hi, family. I'm here, 26 degrees.
Kathy says, oops, not the high was a positive 32. Or not the high. Nope. The high was positive 32. Okay. So not negative 32. I was wondering because that's really cool being negative 32.
Aaron said, Brandon and his coffee. Yes.
Hi, Eddy family. I ordered a hoodie and joined your channel. I can't wait till they come in. I mean,
Yes.
I have these hoodies, but now that I can actually put a hoodie on, now this one takes a while. And like, I can wear my, not keeping it Dutch, but Count It All Joy, that jacket's back here. But my green Tractor Supply hoodie that I really wanted yesterday because it was really cold yesterday, I couldn't get the sleeve part. It wouldn't stretch enough to go over my brace.
Please pray for my friend Patty. She just found out she has
Sepsis, a blood infection.
We will definitely do that.
Yeah.
Jamie says, I got a good laugh from the goat today. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, those guys got a little bit more strength than what a lot of people thinks.
Especially that one.
They said today's live was exciting.
Hey, Brennan, I think that's supposed to say I want to start a YouTube channel. How do I do that from Alabama? That's Gary Williamson.
What's the Gary Will? Oh, is it down here at the bottom?
Yeah.
So basically, if you obviously figure out what you want to start a channel over, and just be yourself. That's the best I can tell anyone is be yourself. Because once you get in it, it is hard. I will tell you right off the bat, it's hard. You've got to want to do it. But
and stay consistent. So like it doesn't matter if you do 1 video a week or 4 videos a week. You do that weekly.
And that's the deal, is like where a lot of people really mess up is when they get in and start a channel, they're starting a channel to make money. If you're doing that, you'll never make it.
Yeah.
Because you go almost 2.5 years before you even make anything. And we just enjoy documenting our life and
keeping a memory book type thing.
Yeah. And everything else comes with it at time. Just whenever, YouTube decides to push your videos and you get a following, and just be real with people.
Susan says the billy goat is better to wrestle than bushwhacker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've had an actual true wrestling like you did with the goat, though, with bushwhacker. Oh, Michael Browns. I'm here, but still on cattle wrestling watch.
Well, I'll try not to give a signal when I come.
Yeah, Dean says just be yourself and do your best and have fun.
Yeah. Dean said that goat pinned you 3 times. I was counting 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, it was rough. The first one hurt the worst.
I think you were scared to go into the side by side because I seen you like push back against the side by side.
I was trying to catch my breath after the second one. How's Turkey doing? Good, good. Hey guys, did Leighton bleach his hair? Yes, he bleached his hair. And speaking, I've got another one.
We're gonna bleach it one more time. Just he
One
still
more
has
time.
a little bit of. Oh, I wouldn't say it's orange. It's like a yellow mixed in with the lighter yellow. So we're trying to. He wants it a little bit more blonde.
23 in Kentucky. I watch your videos every day. Well, thank you so much.
Tim wants to know, when are you going to put out the video on the house?
What house? Oh, the time lapse. If you're
Oh,
talking,
I bet that because it's Tim, so he watches all of them. So.
Yeah. I still got quite a bit to go with it. It's just taking time to go through all the videos, but hopefully soon.
How do you save your videos? Just curious.
How do you? What do you mean save? Like saving it? Who's asking that?
Mona Vallejo.
If you're saving it, just save it to your computer and then get you a hard drive to keep on saved on.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for ordering a hoodie, Candy. And
yeah, that's what Tim was talking about. What's the time?
Hey, you guys, too cold in Ohio, 18 tonight. Whew. Little chilly.
We were trying to tag out to Stephanie, reaching for that Samsung.
I know.
Dean said piggy.
Hello from Blackfoot, Idaho. Hello from Ohio. Had to finish my movie, A Cowboy Christmas, on YouTube. We used to watch all the Hallmark movies all the time. That's when we had. That's when we lived in town. Now it's just like it's go 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 go.
Mm-hmm. Gary said he'll be doing like the YouTube, doing it for the weather. And thank you.
For the weather,
you could probably do that just whenever there's weather.
Obviously you're into weather, so you know what's going on. Pretty much go in and set your own channel up, get you a Google account, and once you get a Google account, you just start posting, and that should be pretty easy because you got content every day.
Shelly says, Brandon, the next one you need to keep an eye on is Bushwhacker. The bigger he gets, the harder you'll fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Josephine, I love your house, by the way.
Get them.
Thank you. I am starting to love it even more. I started to not like it, just having to sit in the living room for many days.
Yeah. Jacob says, hi, my name is Jacob, and I love your videos on YouTube. Well, thank you so much, Jacob. I greatly appreciate it.
What kind of coffee machine do you have? So we use the Keurig, but I think I want to get me a regular coffee machine and put it in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm good with this here because
I know, but I'm talking about for me. I thought about it, but I don't know because I use a lot of sugar in mine. And
just go get a candy bar if you're going to do that with some coffee.
Hey, if I want a coffee machine, I will get me a coffee machine.
But hey, Brandon, you already answered that one.
My dad always had a coffee machine in the kitchen and just being able to drink coffee.
Hi, Michael.
Tastes better than this.
Kathy, Reba.
Have you ordered the pre-orders?
Yeah, it's all ordered.
We're just waiting on them to come in.
We are waiting.
Will you, or Rhonda says, we'll be moving into our new home in January. Awesome. Just a little bit over a month. A little bit less than a month.
Tim says, I'm back. My granddaughter's mother had a hip replacement 2 weeks ago. She couldn't be there for her daughter. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's always hard when you can't be there for your loved ones.
Mary says, Stephanie, what's on the dishwasher? Is it a sticker of chickens? So that is actually a magnet, and they have different kinds. Obviously, I just did the roosters because that's the kitchen theme is sunflowers and roosters. But I fell in love with it. I seen it. I think I was scrolling through like just housewarming gifts or something to put on the wish list, and I just ended up scrolling through, and I found it, and I love it. I fell in love with it, and I ended up ordering it myself, I think, on that one. But I love it. Nope, no hitchhiking for me. But I do have another thumb. Just not. I've been like these ones. I'm doing decent. Now the pinky, you can tell it's still swollen, but I think it has a lot to do. It rubs right here. That's kind of another reason I have this off right now. Is this rubs against that little bitty bone right there, so it's kind of tender. But I can do about that much. Now with my other finger, I can straighten it out more, but then my thumb. I'm trying to see what the best way to do. Is I can go down a little bit and up a little bit, but I can't go as far up as I need. Like
so, we unpacked a lot of stuff this last week, and we come up and we finally got some of the old stuff out of the trailer, and I just wanted to show that for the ones that don't know. This is where we started right here. Rustic woodwork is where we actually started, and then we went to that. Then we went to this, Eddy or Rustic Woodwork and Family, and then we went to Eddy Family Farm. But it's so amazing.
And these were both made for you, right?
I made this.
Yeah, you made that, but someone carved it.
Brian McGill actually carved these in. He also started the YouTube channel about the same time, but he got ill, and I think he's recently started back. But yeah, it's just amazing to see the accomplishments.
I want to show this. We forgot to show that the other day. I love the colors. Super cool broken wrist survivor.
That's pretty neat.
I thought it was pretty funny, but I like it. I really do like it. I just have the shirt here now, but it came with some other stuff. So if you got it and you want to speak up, then do that. But if not, thank you for.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff that comes unnamed, but that's perfectly fine. Dean said, just be yourself, do your best, and have fun. You're 100% right, Dean.
Bates says that sign brings back some memories.
It does. We're going to get everything hung up back here on the wall, hopefully here soon. But that's the the most important part when you start a channel. Is my biggest deal was at the beginning I would post, but I didn't know. All I knew is I love documenting our life, and then the rest just kind of unfolds.
Yeah. And you'll see me trying not to be in the camera a lot back then because I didn't care to be.
Yeah. You all moved here and had to wait for the house living in that tiny camper and then the tiny house. Yep. 16 months in the camper and almost a year in the tiny house.
Mm-hmm. Kathy says, Stephanie, get yourself just a 4-cup coffee pot. They work great for just 1 or 2 cups, especially if you do not drink a lot of coffee. That's a good idea. I didn't know they made little ones. Hey, Brandon, signed up for the Wolves Goat wrestling team yet?
No, not yet.
I want a hot chocolate machine. Hey, the Keurig, they actually have hot chocolate pods. I used to get them all the time, and then that's when I figured out that hot chocolate is the fastest weight gaining whatever mechanism there is.
There's Neil. How are you, Neil?
Oh,
Peggy?
yeah, he's the one that just said the other thing I just said, whatever I said. Hey, Lori.
Love your channel. Hope you're healing up good. Do you have a name for the sheep yet? Not yet. We do not yet. So when we name something, especially when we get 3 or 4 different new animals, we name something for a little bit, and then we wait until that name sticks, and then we'll go to naming something else, or else I'll forget.
Yeah. Like Patches has stuck, but that's about the only one, the new animals we've actually named yet. I think we've talked about naming the little pony something, but I completely forgot. It didn't really stick, I guess.
Eddie Jones said, hi, Brandon and Stephanie.
Mark, Brandon, how did your hunt go? Not good.
Not good.
Do you want a Mr. Coffee, Stephanie? I got a Mr. Coffee. I just need a coffee pot. I just got caught up to your, do you have a name for the sheep yet? I'll go back down. Just get a Keurig, 1 cup at a time. That's what we have. I like just having a coffee pot. I don't know. I think it may be just memories, or I don't know.
It's 30 here now, but we get down to 27 tonight. Hello, Brandon and Steph. You heard the boss speak. I'll let it be the boss sometimes.
Linda says, so happy your appointment went well, Stephanie. This time next year, it will be all behind you. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, all.
Now, that's so obviously she's hurting now, but as y'all seen in the live, she's working that hand more than what she realizes when we're out there working goats and stuff. So that's the reason why it hurts the most.
In the evenings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why every evening, usually about now, I'm in there icing my hand. And then now, since I got the brace on and the other stuff off, I've been having to ice it in the mornings. Usually I'll take Kayson to therapy. And I guess just because I have my arm up, I don't know what it is, but the more I'm up, the more I can feel it swelling and just itching more. And I know that's part of healing is the itching, but I come home and I'm icing it.
Ron said, I love your flag. Can you do a Canada flag? I don't know if I ever did a Canada flag. Maybe one day we'll be able to get back to woodworking, but I'm not holding my breath on that because I'm telling you what, guys, we don't have nothing like a big farm or anything, but just the animals we have, it is a full-time job every single day just to go through all the chores. And then we've learned with goats about once a month, you have to go around the whole fence line and check the wires because they like to rub up against the fence.
I actually fixed some of that on today's video, the electric fence.
Yeah. And we might end up getting the electric fence, but we let it go down because the ones we was trying to keep in, we ended up selling them. And then the other one, the Billy that got after me today, he's done. He's going to the sale. But after that, we should be pretty good.
Oh, Linda says GBY means God bless you, not goodbye. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not a big texter.
Somebody sent me a message earlier. It says, let me open it. It took me a minute. I'm like, it was WRUD tonight. And I'm like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, oh, okay. I got you.
I know WYD is what you doing. I think, but I never seen.
Hey guys,
video.
making Christmas ornaments and gifts while I'm listening to my buddies. Well, thank you, Upstate.
Kevin's back.
I broke his wrist.
You missed a lot, Kevin. A lot. I can't believe you wasn't here. Just kidding.
I told you when I tried to call him, he didn't answer. I said, it's weekend, it's movie night.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, what were you reading, Devon's? I broke my wrist in 2006 and didn't move my fingers enough. I still can't bend them all the way down. Most likely you will be going to physical therapy. Work those fingers, girls. Oh, yeah. I'm constantly, like, sitting here in my lap, I'm moving my fingers. But it's just, I think it was more my thumb was in the, not sling. I always want to say sling. The splint, and it was like the splint was way, I can't, how do I show it? Up here where the knuckle is, and I couldn't bend it at all just because of the splint. So it's like a stiff board. So I'm really hoping that my thumb doesn't end up staying like this, and whenever I'm like this, I'm just, I don't know.
if it's a journey, says we are just starting out on our journey, and we watch you guys all the time. Can't wait to be able to look back on where we started to where we're going. Yeah, it is a great feeling because for the longest time, people would ask, how long have you been in YouTube? 3 years. 3 years. And then just the other day, I realized, hey, we've been in almost 5. I'm like, wow, time flies.
Maybe you and Kayson can go to PT together. Yeah, that's the plan. The doctor did say that for a month, I'm going to do like light physical therapy on my own, and then we can start up physical therapy and start getting me back up next month, starting in January. So that's what I told him, was that I can go with my son.
Oh my gosh, first time I made it live. Love you guys. Well, thank you so
Awesome.
much for your love and support. We greatly appreciate it.
Oh, that same person, Jenny, just became a basic member.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you do become a member, that does take you all the way back from day one. So
You'll get to watch everything.
yeah. So at the very beginning, we was really, really heavy on the videos, and then we kind of backed off for a little bit because we got too busy out here. But we're trying to get back in the routine because, believe it or not, that that extra little bit helps, especially in the wintertime.
Robert says, I've been lucky, no broken bones in 55 years now. You better find some wood and knock on it, because I used to always say, which I know I'm only 33, I think, but I've always been like, nope, I don't have any broken bones. And then, bam, I did. Josephine says, I always miss your lives. Well, I'm glad you're here today. Hi, Pam in Oregon. Okay, she's talking to Pam, but she's in New York State.
Hello, Stephanie and Brandon.
Hey guys, Kevin from Massachusetts again. Happy holidays. What's the name of the product that protects the family online? I could go back and check the episodes, but thought I would ask.
It is Aura. Aura will protect you and your family. It will pull a lot of your personal data off the web, which we get it all the time. Like when I open, let's see. Well, I ain't gonna pull. Might have my personal stuff on it, but it shows where data brokers, how many data brokers they actually pull and actually reject from them trying to steal our information to sell it to these companies.
Oh, I didn't go off earlier.
Uh,
Mark says, Brandon, you were thinking of going hunting the other day. Did you go? He did. You went, a few times and passed up a small buck once.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Small buck and some does come in, but nothing yet.
All right, Kevin just shared the link of Aura. I'm 57 and never broken a bone, but I have osteoarthritis now in both knees. Josephine, that's what I was just telling Brandon. He's like, you can't say you have arthritis already because
I know. I was just like, girl, you ain't got no arthritis. You just broke the bone.
But I was talking about my good hand actually has it right here. I can use my pinky. Like, turn it this way. Right here in the thumb, I have osteoarthritis, which I have a cream that I only use it really when it starts hurting. But I have a little bit. I could tell this side sometimes before I broke it and everything. I could feel it a little bit, and she said you may end up having it in both sides, but this one was the one that hurt the most.
Dean said y'all don't keep no goat. They can whoop you. Yeah, we're not going to keep a goat can whoop me. Pam says, oh my, I just heard the first snow plow. Oh, that ain't good. I would love to have it here, but just for a little bit, not all the time.
I want some of them ones in the parade that have the snow. There was a bunch of like that fake snow or whatever flying off the back of a truck. I loved it.
Life is a Journey says, also, I have to say we love all the animals. My kids are so excited every time they hear y'all's voice on TV. They run and yell, you are watching the Eddies without me? Oh, that's so awesome. Thank y'all.
I love it.
Yeah, the animals mean so much to all of us, but the animals got a very special part in my heart. But I love animals, but they're so therapeutic.
Yeah.
I can be down having a bad day or whatever, and I can go out with the chickens or especially baby season time with the goats. I will spend several hours in the barn just sitting over in the corner watching them babies. And, that was the biggest thing that irritated me so much when we first come out here was people would say that, we wasn't taking care of the animals and they're not treated right, this and that. And I'm just like, you can't show everything on TV, but like those animals are so much more than just an animal. And it gets me because some people say, well, y'all ain't taking care of them. You're not feeding them this and you ain't feeding that. But literally you can see these guys are fat. I mean, you should have seen Romeo and Juliet when we got them.
I want to see. I remember them, but it's vague because of how long it's been. But yeah, I remember how bony they were.
They was bad, and they tried to tell us that they was bony because it was wintertime or something like that. Well, I don't remember what it was, but they're not bony no more.
Yeah. That was I had a comment the other day. It was that day that I went, and I think it was the turkey day when it got its head stuck or whatever. I got a comment something about that the dogs need more loving. The goats and all the other animals get way more attention than the dogs. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe on camera, only because I can't get in there with the dogs. I can more with Toby, and y'all seen that we can actually get in the gates, or I can get in the gates with the other animals, which Carly kept jumping on me, so I had to get out of there today. But I personally am with them dogs way more than any of the animals. But anyways, we'll get off that. We'll get off comments.
Linda sent a $40 super sticker. Thank you so much, Linda. We greatly appreciate that.
I knew you were about to steal my thunder.
I love
Jenny
your beautiful
says,
family.
I've been watching you for about 7 months and I'm hooked. Love your family and your faith. God is so good, and I've been praying for all of you. Well, thank you.
Michelle said, what animals pass away on your farm? So the last animal we've had was Socks passed away. And we've had chickens from predators. And I will just tell you all right now, when kidding season starts, we will lose a few goats. I mean, when you have
Babies.
babies, when you have 85 of them, there's a chance you're going to lose them. And I hope this year we don't lose any. Last year, I think we lost 4 or 5 from
Yeah.
premature or something like that.
Jody says, so is the special mixture that you did with the boys that had Jello and Kool-Aid working?
No, do not ever do that.
I told him I think it was like a
No, it's legit. We just did
Well-
something wrong or a different area or something.
yeah. I think it was all something to just get people clicking on the video.
No, there's tons of videos there. There was comments.
Okay, well,
multiple videos.
it obviously didn't work here.
That's what I just said.
That's what I just said. I haven't been seeing Pam Francis lately. Does anyone know if she's okay? Miss seeing her. Pam Francis. She's one of the Pams.
Oh.
There's like, I think, 5 Pams that come pretty regular now?
It says, I've been watching for about 7 months and I'm hooked. I love your family and your faith. God is good and I've been praying for you all. Well, thank you so much. And you're right. God is wonderful. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
That is 100% true. Deborah says, Stephanie, when I had my brace, I wrapped spots that were rubbing me with moleskin. It helped a lot.
Yep.
Moleskin. Is that, can I get that from Walmart?
Yep. You can.
You know what that is?
Mhm.
Write it down. Because I need something to. I was thinking about getting some kind of like gauze and just laying it there to give some extra padding or something. Dean says you can be down or they can take you down.
Mark said hanging out for that Big 10 point. You know, they all taste the same. Yes, but we have 3 or 4 deer. Well, we still have 3 deer. The 2 Leighton got, and we still have some from the last one. But I said we was not going to harvest any does from the property. I think I'm going to let Kayson take one if we get a chance. I did count them that we have about 11 here. The neighbor took one the other day, so we're down to about 10. So when we first moved out here, there was only 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. We had to fight the hogs off first. That was rough.
You can be down or they can take you down. Yep.
Neil says, from what I could tell from Steph's last video, the animals wanted fussing when she couldn't, but didn't want to come near her now that she can. Yeah, that's exactly pretty much what was going on.
Lori said, yeah, those ponies
They're
looked
ignoring
horrible when you guys first got them. Yeah, it is bad.
Lori Buck says, I started my Aura subscription last about 2 or 3 months ago and got my Farm Simulator 25 collector's edition today in the mail. I can hardly wait to try it out.
It's awesome. The problem is I get on it, I get to playing, and then I look up and I'm like, oh my God, I've been here for an hour and a half. Like, I like the harvest.
He used to play it all the time. Not 25. It was
18.
Yeah, it was but it was the computer. Wasn't it computer?
Yeah.
And he used to play it all the time. I just not.
Ron said, Brandon and Stephanie, did you ever think of going with the sheep like Gary and Cassie have done? Not yet. We're just kind of messing around with the sheep that we got now. We're just testing them out, and
Seems to do just fine with the feet, huh?
Yeah.
Jacob says, evening, Brandon and Stephanie. How are you doing from the goat that attacked you? He's just hopping on. He's doing good.
Yeah.
He'll be hurting tomorrow.
And then also, whoever was asking about Pam, Francis, she has been commenting on the videos. It's been a few days, but she's just not been hopping in on the lives. But I do know somebody's commenting on the videos. Good evening, lady.
Josephine says, I also watch Hidden Heights Farm as well.
Hidden Heights Farm, yes.
They're great people also.
Kevin and Rachel are great people. We
Caleb's been doing really good since his accident.
Yeah. We almost got to play them in the playoffs, but it did not work out. So we were supposed to play them last week, but unfortunately they got beat by Stroud, and then we ended up beating Stroud.
That would have been pretty cool, though.
Yeah, you treat your animals well. I love watching you feed them. Well, thank you.
It happens. It happens. Doesn't matter how great a goat farmer anyone is.
Lisa said Metro Buffalo, New York just got its first snow 2 days ago, and we only got a couple of inches. 15 minutes away, a foot of snow. Like at the that's crazy. Bulls Stadium.
Tweety Dolph says, I finally caught it live. I'm so happy that you all are in the house. It looks amazing. Lynn from Virginia Beach. We are very excited to be in the house too.
Ignore those people. You take great care of your animals. And most of the time we do. Well, she does. So sometimes it really gets to me, and I've got to say something. And I know I'm going to get tons of people fire back at me. Don't ignore them. I ignore them, but it has to come out of my mouth to feel like I'm standing up for myself.
Brennan's more sensitive than I am. Not in a bad way either. It's a good thing.
Beth says, I'm watching for you every day. Well, Beth, we just uploaded a bunch of videos to Facebook, but, they are old videos. Facebook's about a month behind now, but it's hard to keep everything going. But if you're watching and you are on Facebook, you can stay live on YouTube on both of our channels. We post every other day, so y'all get a video every day.
Where can we find your P.O. box?
It's in the description box. There's Jacob Jones. I was beginning. Thank you. Went to sleep, buddy. Or did you already read that one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's the first time I seen you.
I even told you. I said, Jacob's here. Jacob.
Oh. I got my hearing aid.
You got your
on Steph's side.
You got your.
I got a hearing aid that's got
vision.
Stephanie's voice, and I can just turn it off just like that.
I got one good hand.
Yeah. That's assault. That's assault and battery, actually.
I'm not scared of no popo.
Looking forward to the babies coming. Yes. Just got a call from the mom, and she is fine. Well, that's awesome, Susan. How's Kayson?
Oh, yeah, Meg. I've been waiting for her to pop in here, too. Sorry I haven't been chatting as much. It was a long day at work, and I'm pretty tired. I seem to get tired faster at 62 than I used to. Love you all. Hey, no problem. I seem to get tired more often also, and I'm half that.
How's Kayson? Kayson's doing good. Dean said the deer in your area must be on Weight Watchers. Mm-hmm. Well, they still come in and eat the corn. They just do not eat the corn that we put out there. I'll never do that. Hey, Mike, how are you?
They don't like grape, but I don't like grape either, so I don't blame them. Stephanie, you and Brandon balance each other perfectly.
Good evening, Brandon. Steph. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
How's the chicken coop coming along?
I think we're getting pretty close to where she can actually help me put some tin on top of it. So.
Every time I look at you, I feel like you got makeup on.
Oh, because they've been burning all day here, and we was getting ashes over here.
Plus we have the bonfire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
But, yeah, it just looked like smeared mascara.
Yeah.
Lynn says, I would rehome any animal with you. All right, Kevin put the P.O. box out there. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone is doing well.
Linda says, I won't mention any names, but I'll stop watching some of the high money YouTube families that never give thanks to all their followers. You and Steph are so loving to your followers. Yes, and you know that's one thing I believe in, because if it wasn't for y'all watching our content, we couldn't have the animals we have.
We wouldn't be able to put the content out there.
We wouldn't be able to put the content out, and we wouldn't get to spend all the time we do together as a family. So that's the reason why I believe we owe y'all this, to sit back. Not only do I do this because I feel like I have to, I enjoy interacting with y'all and visiting with y'all and getting to know y'all. That's why I say, if you ever change your icon, it's going to take me forever to recognize who you are. Jeff, I know Jeff's icon. I know Kay's icon, Shannon's icon, Lisa's, Dean's, Pam.
Don't forget Neil and Ed. We'll forget Kevin.
Obviously I know all of them. The ones that are shown right there right now. But yeah.
That's Aunt Shannon.
Aunt Shannon.
Shannon Gray Walker. Lori said Brandon flinched when Stephanie reached across him because he knows better.
That is. I thought there was another Shannon here a while ago.
There was.
Okay. Yep. There's Aunt Shannon. Brandon, I love your tractor. Yes. That's the best tool on the farm.
I actually got hearing aids a while back. I'm listening to you through them. They are Bluetooth. That's what my stepdad, he got hearing aids, and it was like Bluetooth to his phone, and it was weird. Like, not weird, but I don't know. He was like messing with his phone, and like he was turning his volume up and down through his phone, and it was kind of cool, but weird at the same time. I could see Brandon and Stephanie rocking on the porch, just going back and forth. Hey, I don't rock back and forth. All I have right now is the pink recliner chair type thing that's on the back porch. But when I get bored or whatever, not now that it's really cold, but I go back there and sit, and I wait for Cowboy because he will come around. He hears us coming around. He's my piece.
Jody said, "Kay." Oh, he's talking to Kay.
Brandon, have you upgraded your tractor yet?
No.
Wilma says, I haven't been on for a while, but never miss a video.
Ricky said, hey, Brandon and Stephanie, my dad and I love watching your show. We watch you guys religiously. You guys are amazing. Well, thank you, Ricky.
Thanks.
Prayers for Kathy. Oh, must have missed one somewhere.
Barb says, I watch your videos. Walker family, Heights family, Grounds family, Keeping It Dutch, Arms family, Dusty Baxton videos. It's hard saying because she only said like Walker family instead of Walker Farm family. It's kind of hard to say those words without saying their full names. And you can't forget my icon. It's my face, the source of many nightmares, Neil said.
I saw your videos where you were all together at the auction. Yes, we was. I love the auction. I will say the last 6-7 months we've done more going out, and which was awesome. I think the best thing that we've learned is going out with other couples are a lot more funner. Like, we went on vacation with Kevin and Kimberly, and the kids loved it. We loved it. And, we've done other things and other little get-togethers, and it's absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it is a lot of fun when you get together with friends.
Sarah says, I don't chat enough for anyone to remember my icon. I didn't see Stephanie take a swipe at you. I can't testify about what I didn't see, Connie said. James, hello for Stephanie and Brandon. I love it when they say Stephanie and Brandon, like you're the second person. Love your videos. Stephanie, glad your arm is getting better. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Your friend Robin in Virginia. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Linda says Jess and Austin Boomer are just like you all, very loving and thankful to their followers, and have the Helix mattress sponsor. You should contact Helix.
We've worked with them before.
Wanda, I love your family. Watch all the videos. Your almost neighbor in Oklahoma City. Mark, I just had to restart my phone. It was having a fit. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, which reminds me, my video, uploading it or whatever, it was normal again. So, I don't know. Yeah, Juliet looks so healthy, but she might be pregnant also. I know you think so too, Steph. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. I do think so because she's way big, like way, way big. But I'm like, I've been saying this for months and months and months. And I know it takes 11 to 12 months or whatever for ponies or miniature horses or whatever you call them. But it's just, I can't wait to have a baby pony or maybe miniature horse or whatever. Well, watching you wrangle with that goat today, Brendan, was something else. Crazy goat.
You got that right.
Tina, hi, Brandon, Stephanie, watching while making Christmas ornament gifts and ornaments. I hope you get your package I sent. You're my favorite family. Try to watch every time you post. Tina, I think we did. I think that was a thing today. What did we do with that?
Just a second. Let me get.
Was it a picture? Yes, it was actually. I'm going to go grab it. Actually, I'll grab it after. I'll let you find that first, and then I'll go grab it. I already put it on my entryway because I'm not hanging anything up until I get the right command strips or whatever to. I don't want to poke holes in the wall, but I really loved it, and I'm going to show it. Brandon, how do you like the new gates you put up?
Oh, I love them. It makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yes, the kids are very, very ready for Christmas. Shelly says, good night, everyone. I'm very tired tonight, recovering from back pain this week. Well, Shelly, we'll keep you in our prayer list and hope you have a good night's rest, at least, to start. Susan, well, I got to go. My phone is dying, and I should keep some of it charged since I'm babysitting. Yeah, that would be good. Please keep my family in your prayers. Stephanie says, please. My husband got out of the hospital on Tuesday. We will do that. Let's see. Stephanie and then Brandon, as always, ladies before gentlemen. That's right. The Twin Cities. Brandon, I am getting a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, and I think I'm going to buy Farming Simulator 25. It is a lot of fun, especially if you don't live on a farm, but you kind of want to live on a farm. I think that would be something fun to do to kind of see if you're going to like the big farming stuff, like raising corn or whatever it's called.
Well, I lost the place. I give up on it.
Okay, I'm going to go grab that gift. I'm back to the bottom again. I have the box right here, but...
All right, let me get caught up here. If I missed your comment, sorry. I was trying to get some pictures here. So much fun. Yes, it is. Greetings from Canada. I would love to share some snow with you. I would take a little bit. Brandon, how do you like the new gates? I love them. What have you missed? We just visiting with everybody. Hi, Brenda and Stephanie. How is your arm doing? Still praying for you. I know how it feels.
It's doing all right. You know, hold it up. This is what Tina made. Making a list, chicken it twice.
Yeah,
I love it.
this today.
I put it on my entryway table though, because I love it and it's just Christmas themed. And I don't really have anything Christmas themed in the house yet. I need to get some stuff to maybe some garland or something.
Kids ready for Christmas? Yes. We just put up the Christmas lights tonight on the house. We did record a little bit of that. So.
Oh look, this is for you, Steph. Your hair looks beautiful. You've got natural highlights in your hair. Yeah. So I did. Oh, I think I was in 7th grade. I actually got highlights, but obviously those would have been out a long time ago. So this is, like you said, natural highlights just from the sun.
Stephanie
But that's Brandon's hairdo.
Said, please keep my family in your prayers. Please, my husband got out of the hospital on Tuesday.
Yes. I wish I could get that game on my phone. It looks like fun. That's an adorable sign. You maybe could change the dressing for every season. Oh, you probably could. I wouldn't want to. It's staying.
Said we are looking to move to Tennessee in the next year, and then I can come to Oklahoma Homestead and meet you all. I know.
Awesome.
It is getting really, really close.
Jan says, my question is, what was the recliner you got a few weeks ago? So this one back here.
This one here, that is one of the electric recliners.
Heating.
It'll raise you up. It's a lift chair.
Kevin says, Flex-A-Spot is the recliner.
Flex-A-Spot.
Betty says, got to get into my chair. Having trouble sitting at my desk lately, along with walking. Have a good evening. You do the same, Betty, and hopefully you can start feeling better where you can start walking around and stuff more.
Then so that goat has bragging rights in the pasture after that round with Brandon.
He's not even in the pasture anymore. He jumped
that fence.
The tall fence that the llamas are in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have put him back there in the back in the electric. I bet he'll probably jump it too, but I think he stayed in it the longest, actually. When do you worm the ponies and donkeys and trim their hooves?
Do what now?
When do you worm the ponies and donkeys and trim their hooves?
We have a farrier that comes out and takes care of the miniature ponies. Now the donkeys, they haven't had their round yet.
No. Brent, I would like to know if you've mailed out my shirt. So, not yet, Mark. I'm not Brandon, but
yeah,
we have to receive the shirts first before we can.
Now, if it was one of the older shirts, I did go. So, all the orders come in. So I was just assuming they was all the new shirts. There was some older shirts, so we still got to get everything unpacked over there, and then we'll get that out. But if it's the new ones, if you've ordered one of our shirts, we will do a live in here, and we will pack all of our shirts. Everything will be packed, and that will be one of our long lives. So if y'all like lives, that will be in.
Living life loving. I'm late, but happy, healthy, fantastic Friday, y'all. Hugs and prayers for everyone.
Thank you.
Hey. Dean says he's outside waiting on you, Brandon, for round 2.
No, he don't want the round I got for him.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Dana says, I'm glad you loved it. I sent an easel so you don't have to hang it. Was the easel in the box? Did
The
you
what?
miss that box?
What was it?
An easel. Like a stand for this.
Uh-uh.
I put the box right over here. I was cleaning his office. What did I ask? Did you send the easel with it? She said yes.
There was a card.
It's going to be something light, so it may be in there.
Oh, it is.
Huh. I'm glad we didn't throw the box away.
It sure is. I'm glad you was here, Tina. It would have been all Stephanie's fault.
That's going to be perfect then. Then that'll be perfect on the entryway. Looky there.
Oh, that's pretty.
That
Jeff
reminds
said,
me.
was wondering if you were going to put Shadow and some of the jumpers behind the electric fence.
Shadow is.
Shadow is behind the electric fence, and the Billy, we may try to put him back there. But what worries me about that Billy is
Oh, they're young.
he don't care, and I'm afraid his horns will get in there and get choked. But we're getting ready to get him off to a sale, and it wouldn't be so bad if we kept him with the girls up front. But as these older ones get older, they're going to be bred, and I don't want them to breed into daddy. But I will say that, and we've been wanting to do this from the very beginning, but we did not have the right area set up. One of these days we will be able to explain everything, but we didn't have enough of pens set up to separate the billies. That's what we're trying to do now, and I think once the jumper's gone, we'll be good. The other ones are good. I do think some of the young ones did get bred as we was going through them. They're probably a lot of them is probably about 12, 13 months old. But it happened last year as well, but we did not have any complications, but we're just going to keep a close eye on them. So I will just put that out there. If y'all see that, that's my mistake. Not my mistake, but so we do have like the panels and stuff. The panels are all going to go away. We put the panels up there so we could see. I'm a visual person. I have to see something for a while before I do something permanent. The gates, I've concreted them in because those gates are going to be there. We are trying, we're going to slowly get the goat wire for Tractor Supply, and we're going to slowly start redoing all the fence down there. The panels are coming down, and we're going to put goat fence up. But Black Friday coming around was probably the best time to get it. It was like $263 for 330-foot row, but now it's back. I think it was, Kevin says, back up to 302 a row. So that's,
maybe we can get lucky.
It's so expensive that wire is, and man, yeah, and 300 foot. I still that just ain't going to get very far.
Can you put the Billy in the stock trailer?
I will when we go to the auction, but I can't leave him in there.
Jenny sent $5 sticker.
Well, thank you so much, Jenny. Brandon, I was thinking you might weld the fence to the back. So yes, space hose like you did the front gate. So I am going to try to do that, but the only difference is the pipe at the front of the property. That is some really thick pipe. The pipe on these gates is not really thick, and it's got paint on it. So I'm going to try. I literally just told Kevin that yesterday or day before yesterday.
Goat fence will be amazing, and good things come to those who wait.
Yes, and yeah, I'd be nice if Santa Claus just delivered about 4 pallets of it. That would be good.
Lynn says, Stephanie, I had the same surgery on both knees, and it took about 18 months to totally feel better. Wow.
Lori said, good evening, Brandon and Stephanie. Wanda says, that's cute. So cute. That's awesome. Hello, Stephanie and Brandon. Watch your videos, and they are uplifting to me. Have a great night. Oh, thank you. We will.
That's why
I hope you do as well.
Confusing me. Stephanie said, please pray for me. I'm still having trouble with my leg. That I had a total knee replacement surgery on December 19th, 2023, which will be 1 year on the 19th of December this year.
Wow.
It made more sense now. They
Put it all together.
Yeah.
That's
Kevin said, just have to catch another sale. That mess is high.
I know. That was the other deal when we first moved out here. Everybody gave us a hard time with their chicken pens, and I was building them, and it was crazy. It doesn't matter what the pen looks like as long as it does the job, But
now it matters.
Some people just think you got to have new on everything, but it just don't work that way.
JRK says, Stephanie, I'm happy to see your arm is doing better. And Brandon, are you okay? I seen you go down with that billy goat.
Yeah, I'm good. I just got one little mark there, and then I took my
pinky nail off.
My question is, what was the? Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say. I think I've been down.
Have you had any more people looking for your house? Nope, not that we know of. Not that we know of.
Had that scared. I like them pins. They're great. You made. Yeah, and they're still usable. I mean, we still have the funny looking chickens in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not visible being back there behind them. Kevin said, I saw some people making pallet shelters. I'm really considering it since you can occasionally find pallets free or cheap. Not sure how long they'll last, though. Yes, you can make pallets almost everything. You can make pallet Christmas trees. You can make pallet goat pins.
So
you can do. We have a ton of them.
We got a bunch of pallets, but I stopped getting them. But every week we would go into town and we'd go lumberyard and the hardware store, and there would be 6 or 7 pallets back there. So we just started bringing them home. We got a whole stack of them. I got things I need to do, just haven't had time really.
Well, Lori, if you fall asleep, I want to say good night. She says she keeps dozing off, but she's still listening. Jacob, how's Leighton liking his hair bleached? I think he really likes it still. I think he really does. We're still going to do one more round bleaching it up a little bit more, but he likes it.
John said, hello from Bartlesville. I just recently subscribed to y'all. I really enjoy your videos. Look forward to seeing more. Well, thank you.
Thank you, John.
Walker said, Stephanie, I had a pig at the old house.
Walker, Brandon, and Stephanie, have you ever thought about getting a pig for the farm?
We have. We had a couple pigs when we first got here, but we wasn't set up for them. We may get some soon. We might do some animal swapping. Soon. We'll see.
Pallet wood is rough. I use them, but the sanding takes time. I prefer nicer wood.
Dean said he's outside waiting on you, Brandon, for round 2. Yeah, he's going to get around all right. I'm late, but happy, fantastic Friday. Y'all hugs and prayers for everyone. Living life loving. Thank you.
Brandon, do you ever, I think they forgot miss being with the canine that you had?
I do.
We see them from time to time at
It-
Walmart
it-
usually.
It kind of, I don't know. I see my unit. I see my dog.
Black Friday.
Yeah, and I miss it sometimes, but I wouldn't trade it. I enjoy what we're doing now.
The turkey's doing good. That turkey is doing good. Looking forward to the Christmas Eve live on the Order Packing Live.
Yep.
And the Order Packing Live. I can't wait for the Christmas Eve live just because we'll have plenty of room for the kids to. Now we can't really separate too much because we still need to be where the camera can see. But
Stephanie, I hope you and your family has a wonderful Christmas this year. And I want to say you got lucky with your husband, like Brandon. I watch your videos all the time. I know she got really, really lucky. I got yeah, I better stop right there.
that's a good idea. Did you get them from Bunker Branding? I don't know what it's about. You use what you have and what keeps the chickens in. I miss having my chickens, but my disabilities are too bad now, and I'm basically bedridden. Well, Jenny, maybe you just need some kind of app on the phone or something to hear them chickens going off in the morning or something.
I know.
Is that Dean's share?
And I kind of say that in a video coming out, or maybe it's already been out, but like sometimes I feel like we're always recording feeding the chickens, but there's so many of y'all that just love seeing the chickens every video. And there's sometimes I do want to show more of it, but then you got a certain way you got to edit, because if I sit there and hold a camera on a chicken for 20-30 seconds, people's going to click off. But if I hold the camera there on the chicken for 4 or 5 seconds and then move it to another scene, people will continue watching. Maybe we just do that on just make an animal video and put it on the members or something like that. Because the members would be the ones to want. I don't know what we'd do. But yes, I've thought about that as well.
What'd you say?
Just just following the animals, because if you put it in a live video, the click through rate, it won't do anything.
Gotcha. How's Kayson doing on his seizure medicine? He's still not having any seizures, but I do think that you probably say the same thing. His attitude is getting worse. I don't know if that's the word.
Not an attitude. His
emotions. His emotions are getting worse. Just as in, we tell him to do anything. It doesn't matter. I'll be telling Leighton, go clean your room. Addison, go do your chore and whatever. And Kayson,
he's got another appointment.
Yeah. So we'll talk to him about it, because I don't really want to change it, but maybe
it's nice that he doesn't have the seizures.
Yeah.
So
maybe we can lower the dosage or something now that he hasn't been having any.
I have not seen that video yet with the goat. No, sorry, you got hurt. It's just in a short. That was actually in the live that happened in. Me and Steph did a live today. I really like the original chicken enclosure. Let me see, can you doze it off? People who don't have farms don't understand how expensive it is to care for it. Yes, you're definitely right about that. And I was one of them at the beginning. I didn't have a clue. You work with what God gives you. He may not always give you new things. You're right about that. Leighton loves his hair. Stephanie, I like your hoodie. Kevin used to treated or painted ones. I thought your chicken pins were fantastic, just like Kayson's trap. He has that one too, and I love it. Yeah, he loves doing it. May not remember, but I do still have goats at. May not remember, but do you still have goats at your dad? No, they're back here. Um, try to catch up here a little bit. There's Tony from our cabin in the woods.
Candy's been a member for 29 months. Hey, Stephanie and Brandon. I hope your arm is feeling better. God bless y'all, and I love both of your channels.
Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate your love and support.
Just says, I'm sorry. Kayson has to deal with that. Sharon, I had no idea how tough a goat is until I saw you having to wrestle him. You had me laughing because I knew you weren't going to let go.
How was it? Brandon and Stephanie, I think you are both blessed with each other. God knew what he was doing. That's not a lie. He honestly did. And it's so crazy how it all unfolded, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. This whole pattern that God's laid out for us has been unreal.
Kevin, just strap a GoPro on Jerry and let it run. No, Jerry is. What's the word? Jerry is
a turd.
He's off limits from a camera full time. My grandfather, as a teenager, helped his dad raise pigs.
I love watching your chickens and all the others. Will you have meat animals anytime? I don't know. Probably not.
Living Life Loving says, I keep trying to figure out the layout of your property. Every time I watch a video, I try to figure out where you are in reference to the front gate. We used to do that. Like, we would go, every YouTuber, I think, will say that we go to a friend's house or something like that we watch on film, and we're like, your house should have been over here.
Yeah. Or
your gate should have been over here. And it's just not how you pictured it. I can't wait to get to Kevin and Kimberly's house, because seeing how their house is now on film, I'm going to be like all turned around.
I've got a pretty good idea.
How are Leighton and Kayson's basketball teams doing? So none of them have. Well, Leighton's had games, and they're. I don't know the actual ranking right now, like how many they lost or whatever. But Kayson, Braylee, and Addison actually were supposed to start. Their first game is supposed to be tomorrow, but since our town is going to state, all of our town's games were rescheduled. So we will start, I guess, next weekend.
Yeah, so that's what. Let me see your phone. Tonight we went to the pep rally, and I have not put this on in 2000 or 2002. So that'd be 24 years. But that was at the pep assembly tonight. And
it still fits.
It still fits. Can't button it all the way up. But yeah, in the background here, it shows us, and one of my years are on this wall, state champions, 1979, 1986, 1990, 1995, 2013 and 2014 state runner-up. Always thought we was the first silver ball because we got beat, but I learned tonight. Back in 1951, they got state runner-up. In 2000, we got state runner-up, which that was my junior year. 2003 got state runner-up, 2005 state runner-up, 2010 state runner-up, and 2012 state runner-up. But just going back to this, though, as you see, like I said, we won it in 2013 and 14. Well, in 2010, we got state runner-up. We skipped 2011. We didn't make the semifinals, got beat third round. But then we made it in 2012, got state runner-up. And then 13 and 14, we won it. So we have a tradition here with football.
Good night, Josephine. Stephanie, is the hoodie you have on the same color as the hoodie in the pre-order?
It's a little bit darker, I think. It's so hard to see them in pictures because...
Isn't it more that color?
No, I don't know. It's so much harder to say the color. Even the gray's a different color when you get it in real life.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker though. This is more like sky blue. My color is more like light blue, if that makes any
No, it says, how does your family do presents opening? Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? We open them Christmas morning. Christmas Eve, we have Christmas with all of our followers. Usually the kids get several things that come through the mail. And so Christmas Eve is when we will put everything under the tree that came from all of our followers.
Yeah.
And we
all
have
those cards.
all the cards.
Like,
And then we will have, we have Christmas Eve with y'all. Just because, and how that got started, I didn't even think it would even carry on because at the very beginning, we only had like 9-10 people in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So we did it Christmas Eve, and there was someone that didn't have family or something, and they sent a message saying, how this Christmas was the best. They hadn't had Christmas with their family in almost 4 or 5 years or something like that. And from there, we just kind of stuck to it, and we've done Christmas Eve every year live with our followers and just have Christmas with y'all. And then Christmas morning, we do our Christmas here together.
And we video it. We don't do it live, right?
Yeah, we video it, but that video we pretty much keep to ourselves. So when we was in town, I would always get up around 4 o'clock or so because a GoPro, if you plug it into the wall, most time you can record for about 5 or 6 hours. I'd stick GoPros everywhere so we could watch the kids get up in the morning and see what they do. Only 1 year that we got really good video footage because the other years we've been out here, but it's pretty amazing.
My sister gave her Christmas present to me. Hers will be one of your shirts.
That's awesome. Trish says, Kayson has a great support system. I suffer from the anxiety and OCD my whole life. I'm 53 and it is rough at times. So, yes, we'll do whatever we have to with Kayson to support him. I suffer with anxiety as well. No, I wouldn't say anxiety. More like panic attacks.
Yeah, anxiety.
Yeah,
which
so
leads to your panic attacks.
There's times, I can wake up in the middle of the night out of a dream, and it's like a real life. It takes me right to the scene where I was in the dream, and I can wake up and It's crazy how you can make your body go in panic in a dream,
Mhm.
and then you got to come out of that somehow.
But I think the biggest thing we try to do is try to keep him as I don't want to say normal, but make him feel like his brother feels or his sisters feel. We don't want to.
We don't treat him any different.
We don't try to treat him any different. Now there is things that we have to be different, like we know that he's gonna blow up if he gets hurt or something like that. So
he's more emotional.
yeah, you just have to. I don't want to say you have to baby him, but you do at a point. You have to kind of ease your way into him to calm him down before he gets to that blowing point.
But it's just like any kid. I mean, even we have 4 kids. You discipline each kid a different way.
Mm-hmm.
They take disciplining a certain way. That's just the way it is. You can't do one the same. You just got to know. You just got to know your kids.
Yep.
Everything looks good on the farm. Everything looks good on the farm. You added a lot of different things, and I like your chicken barn that you keep your food in, and I really like what you did to the deer blind. Yes, we have added a lot, and we're going to keep on trying to upgrade, and that's the main deal. Is every chance we get, we upgrade things, and our next big upgrade will be the fence, and then we got several projects we got to finish, but the fence is going to be next to the list.
I'm glad you share Christmas Eve with us. I'm 77 with no family. I get joy watching your videos. I feel like family. Well, Wanda, we feel
the same way.
We do. Y'all are our extended family.
We talk to y'all more than we do our other family, really.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way. Now, my dad, the ones local, we talk to them pretty regular, but so it's amazing.
It is. Did Captain Kayson get a deer yet? Not yet.
Not yet.
There, now you can see the real me, Steph and Brandon. Oh, Jenny changed her profile picture.
All right.
Each kid is different, and kids with special needs are so special in their own way, and sometimes you don't know it if he will blow up. Yeah, that's what Kayson, he's got a special bond up. When he's by himself, he is very, very helpful and very loving. He is one of the most loving probably in the family. Now, he can get his temperament and he can get his temper and everything going too. But when he's by himself in a calm situation, it's hard to, like, he wants to cuddle with you and just sit in your lap and brush your hair or brush my hair. And it's
most of the time when the kid, if another kid's doing that, you're like, oh my God, he's getting sick or she's getting sick.
Yep.
Is there a Christmas fight or is there a Christmas light fight happening between the Eddies and the Grounds family? No, not yet. Maybe next year.
We are not doing no light fights.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because I'm going to tell you what, like the kids wanted blow ups and all that, out in the yard. And at first I'm like, we're way out in the country, but then I'm like, no, it's for the kids. And then we could share it with y'all. But I'm going to tell you, those blow up things, $50-$60, and some of the big ones, the nicer ones, $200. No, even the lights, just putting lights around the house was pretty doggone expensive.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest daughter was born in 1979.
Are you off for Christmas or do you have to work, Brandon?
I'm off.
So,
nope, not Christmas light battling happening here.
Next not Christmas. On Leighton's birthday, Leighton and Anna are going to do their birthday together again at one of the restaurants, but it's on a Sunday, so you'll just have to sneak by while you're working. And
Uh,
Billy Goat would come up and ram them.
Mark said, I've heard the saying, grab the bull by the horns, but Brandon, that just cracked me up. Grab the goat by the horns. Dang, I feel old. I was out of school 30 years at least before you graduated. Yep, 30 years.
I graduated in 09. That's a little bit longer.
Linda says, as a teenager, my grandfather tattooed a pig on his calf muscle. As an adult, he was the chief of police on the OPP in Virginia town with his pig still tattooed. He took a real teasing with that tattoo. I bet he did. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, everyone. Please smash that like button for this amazing family that we all love so much. Love and God bless you all. Well, thank you.
Kevin, y'all really don't do Christmas lights? He said we don't even keep a porch light on, so no Christmas lights outside here.
He's trying to be a Grinch.
He's lying out his teeth. Neil said Steph was Student of the Year in 2009. Did y'all see a picture or something? Or are you just saying that because did you post something?
No. I don't know where
is that picture?
I didn't put no picture up. Make me feel my 35.
He said he found the news article. Well, we just found that news article. I have a cutout of the newspaper, and it's down in the tiny house right now.
Who?
You did not, because my last name wasn't even Eddy. Neil.
He had to then if he's got a news article.
I was.
I
was Lions Club Student of the Year.
But even with your name and all that, AI and all that ties everything
puts it up together.
Have the kids adjusted to sleeping alone? Yep, they have. My sister gave her Christmas present to me. Hers will be okay, you read that one ago.
Gifted Hands Crochet says, hello to Eddy's family and friends. I was watching on my TV on my Marina account, but I came over to my phone because I can't comment on the TV, but I watch every live show. Awesome. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Neil said, I know you were a Guten ...
Neil listens.
Brandon he got ignored earlier because my hand was hurting pretty good this evening. I just did a lot today. And so I had he had to go cut up some of my medicine because I can get the medicine open and stuff for myself, but I don't trust myself cutting it because I still cut it into force whenever I'm hurting really good. And maybe that's why I'm talking a lot tonight. Maybe that medicine makes me talk more. Mm-hmm. But anyways, he said, you said something about Gutendorf.
Yeah.
He called me by last name. That's when he gets ignored.
I call her Gutendorf.
That's not my last name. 2009, boy, you make me feel old, Steph. 1964 for me, so I got a few years on you both. Turned 78 this year. Well, that's good though. That's awesome being 78. Neil says I get bored sometimes. Dean says she's blaming it on the medicine.
I bet you found some articles on me, good and bad.
We just delete those.
That wasn't a dream. That was a goat whoop.
Class of 74 for Eric. I'm taking y'all to bed with me tonight and going to listen while I get from.
Awesome.
Trisha's became a new member of Grounds family. Well, I'm sorry for that. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
No, speaking of that though, we are trying. We would love to see them hit 10,000 subscribers by Christmas. That is a Christmas gift we want to give them to help them. So if y'all are not subscribed to them, go to Grounds Family Farm. They need like 150 more subscribers, and I'm sure 350 y'all in here, probably 300 already subscribed. So at least 40 go over there, help them get to it. There's the link right there. Go subscribe to their channel and help them get to 10,000.
Tim says, my sister treats me like a child. I was in Tulsa today at the antique mall, and she called me when I was there and told me I wasn't in antique malls without an adult supervision. Laugh aloud. Kathy, after my husband died, I do not do any decorations for Christmas. That was my mom's most decorated season.
Let me get down. Oh, you already read that.
Idea for next year to battle between you and Cassie. Take treats for Shelby to keep her occupied. I told Brennan to take some steak or something. He said, that's only in the movies. I'm like, no, it's not. I bet he would eat a steak. Kevin said, y'all know I'm no Grinch. Be nice, Bernard.
Dogs with Jobs. Hello, Eddy family. Steph, Brandon, kids, mods, chat from Southern California. Thank you so much for stopping in here.
I'm class of 1993. I was 2 years old then. I've been out of school 31 years.
Have you thought about getting any of those big blow-up ornaments from Temu? I just watched a woman do a Temu unbox, and they were pretty good quality and fairly cheap. I honestly haven't even been on Temu in a while. My nephew's going to put up lights outside. Y'all miss my comment above. Let me go crap.
I already went
it?
up and.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said they watch us a lot or something. Class of 2003. Graduated from Gwen High School. We were Gwen Model Towners. Did you see today is Nick and Zoe's wedding anniversary?
No, I didn't, but I ain't been on the computer much today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in my class of 1990. That was the year before I was born. That's what Brandon said. Wasn't that the year you were like, I went to that one?
Yeah.
And then you was thinking, no, I
went
not
to
have.
95, yeah. Kathy said, after my husband died, I do not do any more decorations for Christmas. That was my mom's most season. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I know it bring up memories. My sister, you already read Tim's too? My sister treats me like a child. Let me. I graduated in 1973, turning 70 in January. 1973. That's awesome.
78. They both said that at the same time.
Neil says, I have a whole folder of Brandon.
Danny, Stephanie, did you just say you were born 1992? No, I was born in 1991. 91. Everybody in my class, though, I was a young one, so everybody in my class was 1990.
Linda said, I loved watching you all at Great Wolf Lodge. Yes, we had a wonderful time. Class of 85. My 4 girls and us will have a short get together on the 15th, Christmas Eve. I go to midnight mass alone, 49 years, and Christmas days will be alone. Well, we will be here.
Here's one for you, Brandon. Susie says, class of 1983.
1983.
That was when Brandon was born.
I was born 1983.
Kevin says, "Oh, and Brandon tied up with the goat, and the goat won."
Yeah. Jeff said, I wish Kevin would do a live on Facebook. So I think they're getting pretty close to that. I know that they're posting on Facebook now. So I know that that's in the works.
Whenever you start PT, Steph, you and Kayson could have a PT party. Yeah, so once I do start PT, I'll do it at the same time as Kayson because I just really sit there and I'm kind of like a coach because the physical therapist and what do you even call it's not physical therapist assistants, it's the helpers.
That's what Kimberly is.
Just one of the helpers, or
No,
she's a physical therapist assistant, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the word is. Dean says,
What are they called, Kevin?
I boycotted Grounds Family Farm until they start back on my vacation home. Well, shame on you.
The techs. Yeah, the techs. So they just kind of walk around and just kind of keep up with everybody or whatever. And while like Kayson, the very first thing he does is the elliptical, and he stays on it for 6 minutes. And I'm sitting there coaching him and making sure, because he tries to take it 1 foot off and put it on the other side and tries doing 1 foot. And so I'm kind of like his coach, I guess, and just kind of stands there beside him. But I don't have to stand there beside him. As long as I'm in the room, then I think he'll be fine. Have you thought about doing a live with the Grounds Family Farm like the Walkers did with Nick and Zoe?
Yeah. We may end up doing that. Walkers must be busy tonight. This is their busy time of the year. As Cassie's a basketball coach, she's got multiple teams to coach, and then the kids are in the bike racing, and then you got Mazzy. She's got violin practice and things like that. So it's a busy time of the year for them.
Born in 1964, turned 60 years young this year. Don't look or act my age.
Yeah.
Oh my, 1983 is the same as my firstborn.
Well, guys, it is 11:03 here. We made it to 11 o'clock. We got a few things to do. We're getting up in the morning, getting on the road to go watch the state championship game. So we want to thank y'all for hanging out with us and just showing y'all's love and support to both of our channels, because we couldn't do this without y'all. And be sure to make sure you're subscribed to all of our channels, and be sure to leave a comment. So we're going to sign off tonight. Oh, that's Kevin on Facebook. I see it now. But anyways, hope y'all have a wonderful night. God bless, guys. Good night.